Hello, Leo and Leo Rising. Welcome to my esoteric channel. My name is Kat, and this is your tarot reading. Before I start, I just want to mention that we are heading into eclipse season. So I think March is very important month for all the signs. And when it comes to Leo, the way it will affect you is especially the solar eclipse we're having online. We have a total solar eclipse in Pisces, and for you, so that should be a new beginning when it comes to other people's money, so anything to do with taxes, insurances, inheritances, but also there's a connection to death, sex, and rebirth. So I'm very curious how this will play out for you, Leos. As for the tarot reading, at the core of your reading, you have Seven of Cups in reverse. So this tells me that your core energy this month will be all about some kind of project that you're after. And I'm being shown this great focus and great determination and very strong willpower to go after what you want. And maybe this is because in the recent past, maybe you had too many plans and everything was on the level of wishful thinking. And it seems to me that in the month of March, you are able to focus on the important things and also have a great determination to go after them and achieve them. Your supportive energy is Five of Wands in reverse. This is normally, when it's upright, it just represents some disputes or quarrels or some sham fight. Nothing important or significant, but in reverse, what it means is that I think there should be some small profit coming in for you. You should be able to profit from some kind of dispute or some kind of quarrel or some kind of maybe litigation or something that you had going on in the recent past. For some of you, this might be as simple as some financial speculation on the stock market or something like that. So nothing permanent or substantial, but definitely some kind of small profit coming in, some kind of improvement coming in for you. What I see for you in your recent past, I see Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So this tells me that many of you just came out of period of stagnation, or maybe you felt that things are not improving, that you're not getting anywhere, in spite of your great energy and great effort that you put out. You felt that you're not moving. You felt like you're stuck. Some of you might, maybe there's a connection to an earth sign. So this could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Maybe, yes, some of you have some kind of dealings with earth sign people that kept you or that caused you to feel stuck, or there is some kind of negative energy attached to these signs. But overall, I just think that it's a general, just as a period of some kind of stagnation or lack of activity or lack of action, which you Leos like. And then going forward, I see here you have King of Cups in reverse. So King of Cups is, especially upright, it's a very nice energy. It's great for love, for relationships. It's great for business. There's this loving and caring energy. It's great for artists. So for those of you who are in creative field, this would be very nice. However, I pull this in reverse. So this tells me that some of you might have to be careful when you deal with either with your loved ones or with people in business, in high positions, let's say your bosses, when it comes to your business or your creative projects, anybody who is important and a decision maker. Something will be off with this person. There's almost like this sense of dishonesty, disloyalty, or even there might be actually a person that's double dealing or some kind of shady character. So, some of you might actually be dealing with water sign people. So people born under the sign of Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. And I'm not saying that these people are shady or double dealing, but Leos, you will have to take care, or you will have to uh, approach these people slowly, or these projects or these business ventures, because it seems to me that you will not have all the information that you need to have when you'll be in that position. And when it comes to your foundation for the month of March, you have Nine of Swords in reverse, which I am happy to see this in reverse, because upright, this is very heavy energy. This is a lot of worries and sleepless nights, possibly ill health, maybe even death in the family. However, in reverse, it's much better. It's a lighter version of these negative energies. But mainly, what this tells me is that you might have some kind of suspicion, or so you're based on fear, and this tells me that this is unreasonable. So maybe things were not happening for you in your recent past. Maybe somebody let you down, something didn't work out. Maybe you felt that in spite of your great effort, you were treading water. So try to pay attention to, I know this is subconscious, so it's not all that you cannot influence it easily, but this tells me that there is still that doubt and unreasonable fear in your subconscious, and this is where you operate from. So, and maybe that this is what will influence you in the near future with this King of Cups here. Maybe it's simply the way you perceive things. You will not trust this person because you will be unable to read this person. King of Cups, or in general, Cups people are they have great intuition, but at the same time, they're not easily they're very difficult to read. People have problems of reading, let's say, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, because they can hide their emotions. And maybe, so this is what it means. The way other people will see you in the month of Leo, you have Six of Wands. So this is very nice. Your image, you have an image of a winner, of somebody who is a bearer of good news. You should be victorious. You should also be a pleasure to deal business with. There should be some growth when it comes to your business ventures. So overall, very nice energy. When it comes to your surroundings, your environment, so your family, your friends, your co-workers, you have the Empress. And Empress is all about love and even money and some kind of harvest coming in. So you have a great support in your environment. There is lots of love, lots of support, even not only emotional, but also if you need money. There's this loving and caring energy, and also this is great. There is also love of nature and animals, and the Empress also tells me that maybe somebody around you will become pregnant in the month of, or they actually will be having a baby in the month of. So that's very nice. In your hopes and fears, you have death in reverse. So this tells me, I would read this as a fear. And I would read it as maybe, as I said, because of for those of you who felt that there was a period of stagnation in your recent past, maybe you're afraid that it will still continue, and maybe that explains this suspicion or doubt, which you should not have, because, as I said, at the core of your reading, you have this great determination and willpower. And the overall outcome of your reading, Leos, you have Nine of Pentacles, and this is beautiful. This is all about success, accomplishment, and again, profit. So definitely things should be improving for you. Again, that's when it comes to that prosperity, it has something to do also with prosperous, not only on a financially, materially, but there's a love and appreciation of of the nature and animals. You have repeated here. So these two cards are all about nature and animals and your environment in general. So maybe for those of you, if you have too much on your plate, you feel stressed out, the best thing is to, if you have pets, maybe spend more time with your pets, or if you have children, spend time with your children. Overall, your behind the scenes energy is very nice. It's Ace of Cups. So this tells me there's definitely a new beginning. This could be new relationship. Now, it doesn't have to be yours. This might be somebody else's because this is behind the scenes, but this is that influencing you. So there's a new beginning that should bring you joy and happiness. And this is great for relationships, or great for business and for art. So, and as I said, when it comes to, oh, and I think I forgot to mention the King of Wands here, that you have in the position of your thoughts, which is also a very nice energy. So you should be able to make good. This is all about business, like a business-like attitude, great decision making. It's a very loving and nurturing energy. It usually represents fire sign people like yourself. So another Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. For those of you who would like to commit and you have a partner already, this actually represents a fortunate marriage. This actually might mean that if you have that significant person in your life, it's probably that is the person to be with. So overall, Leos, I think it should be a very interesting month for you. That should bring in some success and even profit. So I wish you to you next month.